So hello everyone, in today's video we're going to talk about इसरो इंटर्नशिप। तो यार इसरो की टेक्निकल इंटर्नशिप के बारे में यार काफ़ी ज़्यादा हम सुनते हैं, काफ़ी ज़्यादा पोस्ट देखते हैं, लेकिन यार क्या होता है कि हमें उसके इनसाइट्स नहीं पता होते कि यार उसमें स्टाइपेंड क्या मिलेगा, हमें उसमें क्या काम करेंगे, उसकी एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया क्या होगा, और भी ऐसी बहुत सारी चीज़ें यार हमें नहीं पता होती। तो यार आज की इस वीडियो में वी हैव इसरो टेक्निकल इंटर्नशिप इनसाइट्स विद जेनिल। तो यार जेनिल ने रिसेंटली क्रैक करी है इसरो की टेक्निकल इंटर्नशिप। तो यार आज की इस पूरी वीडियो में हम यही बात करने वाले हैं। तो यार ज्यादा देर ना करते हम आज की वीडियो शुरू करते हैं। तो हेलो जेनिल, कैन यू प्लीज इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ, योर बैकग्राउंड, योर कॉलेज, योर कोडिंग बैकग्राउंड?
Hello Vasu, thanks for inviting me to your channel. So hello everyone, I am Janil Malkan and currently I am in my 7th semester of my bachelor's in technology, in information technology at Navratna University, Vadodara. So basically talking about my coding background, I started my coding from the first year of my bachelor, and first of all I started with the C programming. Then I learned C++, and just now I am doing full time coding in Python language. So I request everyone who are watching this video to start coding from, if they have not started previously, so start coding from the first year itself, and would advise to practice 5 to 10 coding problems daily on platforms like HackerRank, CodeChef, LeetCode and Kaggle. So you can develop your skills till you reach your final year, and that this would help you a lot for many jobs or whatever you can say skill development.
तो आई होप यार यहाँ पर आपको इनकी जो सजेशन है, जो इन्होंने सलाह दी है सबको, वो सही से समझ आ गई होगी और आप इसको फॉलो करेंगे और आपको इनके कोडिंग बैकग्राउंड के बारे में भी पता लग गया होगा। सो माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू जेनिल इज दैट कि हाउ यू गॉट दिस इसरो टेक्निकल इंटर्नशिप अपॉर्चुनिटी एंड व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इन दिस इंटर्नशिप। क्योंकि हमें पता होता है कि यार इसरो की टेक्निकल इंटर्नशिप है, लेकिन क्या हम उसमें क्या काम करेंगे, फ्रंट एंड, बैक एंड, या फिर किस तरीके की डेवलपमेंट होगी इसरो की इंटर्नशिप में?
Yeah, so how I got this opportunity is basically I had a senior in my college, so she did internship in at ISRO in 2020. So when I heard about this, I also thought that yeah, I also want to do internship here, but I didn't know that how what efforts will it take to get there. So after I contacted her and I then saw that how much projects, then internships, then skills she had. Uh, I had nothing in front of her. What I was doing is getting with the college work, then doing a coding for some time just over. Then I thought that no, this would not work. So after that, I started learning more and more, then doing certifications, then doing more projects, and after this, in my final year, I thought that yes, now I am eligible for this internship. So basically, for the application process is like I applied at the ISRO center, which is in Ahmedabad. So here there are two sessions. One is the January session, and the another one is the June session. So for the January session, the deadline is 30th October, and for the June session, the deadline is 30th April. What you have to do is you have to post there. You don't have to mail. You have to post three things, which is one is the letter of recommendation from your head of department of your college. Then the second thing is the transcript, all the results from the first sem to the sem which you have got the results, and the third thing is your CV. So these three things you have to post there and just wait for their call if you are selected. And yeah, this is how I applied. And now the next thing is what I will be doing there is, so basically there are two types of internship at ISRO. One is the trees internship. So trees stands for training and research in earth ecosystem. So here there is a different form we have to fill for this internship. So basically we have to do research work in the in the data which we get from the satellites of ISRO, and the another one is the normal internship where they would be assigning us projects of our domain, or we can propose our project of our domain. So these are the internship. This will be the work we will be doing there.
तो आई होप यार यहाँ पर आपको इनका पूरा एप्लीकेशन प्रोसेस समझ आ गया होगा। ये काफ़ी अलग है और जो इन्होंने डेट्स बताई हैं तो सारे उसको नोट कर लेना। इसके अलावा यार आप किस चीज़ पे काम करोगे यहाँ पर आपको वो भी पता लग गया। सो माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू जेनिल इज दैट के आर देयर एनी एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया फॉर इसरो इंटर्नशिप, क्योंकि एमसीए बीएससी बीसीए स्टूडेंट्स को काफ़ी ज़्यादा डाउट है कि वो एलिजिबल होंगे इसके लिए या नहीं, एंड हु ऑल कैन पार्टिसिपेट इन इट एंड व्हाट इज दिस इंटर्नशिप स्टाइपेंड। तो एक बारी वो भी बता दो।
Yeah, sure. So basically, this internship has some of eligibility criteria, and so first talking about the bachelor students. So only bachelors of engineering and bachelors of technology students are eligible for this internship. No BCA or BSc students are eligible for this. Only BE and BTech students are eligible, and uh, one must be pursuing this internship for minimum of 4 months and maximum of 6 months, and uh, the main thing is you must be available full time, no part time is allowed here. Now talking about the postgraduates or master students, so ME, MTech, MCA and MSc, these four field students are eligible for this internship, and for postgraduate students, minimum of 6 months internship is there, minimum of 6 to 12 months, yeah. And for PhD scholars, for this thesis work, they can also pursue internship for 4 to 12 months, and the um, criteria which is needed is you must have first class from your 10th standard. So from 10th standard the till whatever you are there studying at present. Yeah, so here there is no stipend provided, and also there is no staying facility. Everything we have to do on our expenses only.
तो आई होप यार यहाँ पर आपको पता लग गया होगा इस पूरी इंटर्नशिप के बारे में। सो माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू इज दैट कि हैव यू मेड एनी प्रोजेक्ट्स टू गेट सिलेक्टेड फॉर दिस इंटर्नशिप एंड एनी प्रोजेक्ट आइडियाज जो आप सबको बताना चाहोगे?
I haven't made particularly for this internship projects, so I made projects in my ongoing days only, but not particularly for this internship. So what I would suggest is mention the projects in your CV which you are sending to the the center where you would be doing internship. Like if so my field of interest is machine learning and deep learning. So what I did is uh, whatever projects I made in the machine learning and deep learning, I mentioned them, and don't mention the simple projects in your CV, like what we can say, some simple classification or segmentation in machine learning. So mention some intermediate to advanced level projects, like for example I mentioned projects like human activity recognition using smartphones. So your smartphone recognizes whatever activity you do, like walking, running, like this. Then second project I mentioned was driver drowsiness system. So whenever a driver sleeps or his eyes close for a second, the system would alarm the driver that wake up, like that. Then the third one which I made was social distancing detection. So in this social distancing detection, a video stream would detect the people and would classify that are they safe or not. So put this type of interesting projects in your CV so that the HR catches the attention, and you are shortlisted for the internship.
तो आई होप यार यहाँ पर आपको प्रोजेक्ट्स का आइडियाज़ हो गया होगा, क्योंकि यार इनके प्रोजेक्ट्स लिटरली काफ़ी ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग और काफ़ी ज़्यादा यूनिक थे, तो इनका सिलेक्ट होना तो यार बनता था। तो आप भी यार उसी तरीके के प्रोजेक्ट्स बना लेना। सो माई नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू इज़ दैट कि व्हाट इज़ द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ गवर्नमेंट इंटर्नशिप इन आवर CV और रेज्यूमेज as it is not providing us any stipend or something like that. तो इसके ऊपर आपका क्या point of view होगा?
See, when you are getting an government internship, stipend is not what I think is important, because getting an internship into a government organization is the first benefit you get. The second is you get a chance to work with the what we say intelligent minds. Like when I will be going to ISRO, I would be working with very much experienced and talented scientists and engineers working there. So the main thing is you would be able to learn from the talented and experienced person. Then the third one is that yeah, as it is a government organization, you would be having some load or some task and also some pressure, but uh, one but at one side this is also beneficial for you in your early career stage. So after you progress, uh, you would be means what we say, this would be helpful to you in your further stage only.
तो आई होप यार यहाँ पर आपको गवर्नमेंट इंटर्नशिप का इंपॉर्टेंस पता लग गया होगा आपके रिज्यूमे, आपकी लाइफ और आपके फ्यूचर एस्पेक्ट्स और कैरियर में. तो माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू इज दैट के आर देयर एनी अदर गवर्नमेंट इंटर्नशिप्स फॉर सीएस स्टूडेंट्स एक्सेप्ट इसरो टेक्निकल इंटर्नशिप?
So basically, I don't have idea for particularly CS students, but I know that organization provides a government organization which provides internships for students. Like first one is the other than ISRO is DRDO. Then second one is the BRC, which is the Baba Atomic Research Center. Then the third one is SIDEC. Then the fourth one is the AICT, All India Council for Technical Education, and one is the Niti Aayog. So these 5 to 6 government organizations I know which provide internship. There would be many more, but I know this much only.
तो आई होप यार यहाँ पर जो भी इन्होंने इंटर्नशिप बताई आपने नोट डाउन कर ली होगी, काफ़ी ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है ये सारी चीज़ें. तो माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू इज़ दैट कि व्हाट टू फोकस इन कॉलेज, डीएसए और डेवलपमेंट? क्योंकि यार सारे लोगों से मैं पूछता हूँ जो भी यहाँ पर आते हैं इस पॉडकास्ट में मेरे चैनल पे, तो मैं सबका पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू जानना चाहता हूँ. तो इसके ऊपर आपका पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू क्या है?
So basically, what I think is these both things, DSA as well as development, are important at a point, because whenever, for example, a simple example we take that if you get shortlisted at Amazon for a software development engineer position, so first thing would be what you will be getting a DSA test, data structures and algorithm thing. So you need also data structure and algorithm skills, and whatever company, not only Amazon, now what I can say is in my college also, whichever company comes for placement, the first thing is the DSA, or in every interview also DSA is asked, if it is a software company or any company, any other company, so they ask for DSA only. So what I think is DSA also important, and after you go work with the company, so there you do the development task. So both, so a good engineer, what I feel is need these both skills at some point of time. So I would recommend to go with both.
तो आई होप यार यहाँ पर आपको इनका पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू समझ आ गया होगा. बिल्कुल सही है इनका पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू और मैं इससे काफ़ी ज़्यादा रिलेट कर पा रहा हूँ. तो माई लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस अमेजिंग पॉडकास्ट इज दैट कि हाउ कैन वी ग्रैब इंटर्नशिप्स इजीली वाइल स्टडिंग इन कॉलेज? क्योंकि यार काफ़ी ज़्यादा लोगों को मतलब यही होता है कि इंटर्नशिप नहीं मिल पा रही हमें, हमारे पास स्किल्स हैं, तो उनके लिए आपकी क्या सजेशंस होंगी?
Yeah, so what I would suggest is skills skills होती सबके पास है, पर आपको शोकेस करना पड़ता है वो. तो आप शोकेस कैसे करोगे? जैसे मैंने फर्स्ट पार्ट में बताया, इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट में, कि यू नीड टू प्रैक्टिस प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन वेरियस कोडिंग प्लेटफॉर्म्स लाइक हैकर रैंक, देन कोड शेफ, देन लीड कोड. सो जब आप उस पर अपनी स्किल्स या अपनी कोडिंग स्किल्स आप शो करोगे, तो आप जब उसमें भी आप जो आपका रेज्यूमे या सीवी होता है, तो उसमें आप यू कैन शो दैट I have done these many problems in HackerRank. There are stars also, that 4-star coder, 5-star coder. So you can also showcase these skills. then there are various challenges and various competition. You can also do these challenges. So whatever rank or anything rank you get, try and try. So what when at a stage, you will be very much skilled in that thing. So you can mention these achievements in your CV, and don't think that I want to get an internship at big companies only. You can start with small companies also. So what I tell is, do and get very much hands-on experience. Do as much as projects possible, and as much as watch free YouTube videos. Don't buy very much costly certifications or like that. There is much valuable content on YouTube and various platforms which is available for free. So you use that and get skilled and make projects and take part in competitions, and this would definitely boost your CV also and your chances also for good internship and good placements in good companies.
तो आई होप यार आपको इस छोटी सी वीडियो में पता लग गया होगा कि इसरो टेक्निकल इंटर्नशिप किस बारे में है, आप उसके ऊपर क्या वर्क करते हो, उसका स्टाइपेंड क्या है और इसकी वैल्यू क्या है आपके सीवी, रेज्यूमे और फ्यूचर कैरियर्स के लिए। तो अगर आपको जेनिल और मुझसे कनेक्ट होना है तो यार हमारी जो लिंक्डइन आईडी है वो डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे रखी होगी। अगर आपको और भी कोई भी डाउट्स है तो यू कैन कनेक्ट विद जेनिल ऑन लिंक्डइन एंड यू कैन जस्ट टेक्स्ट हिम एंड आस्क योर डाउट्स, ही विल डेफिनेटली रिप्लाई। सो आज की यार वीडियो में इतना ही रखते हैं हम। तो यार अगर अभी तक आपने मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं करा है तो डू सब्सक्राइब एंड डू लाइक दिस वीडियो एंड अपने दोस्तों के साथ जरूर शेयर करना। आज की वीडियो में इतना ही। थैंक यू सो मच।